Hello, my name is Nick Walker, and I'm going to be performing as Julianne Marsh from 42nd Street by Michael Stuhlbarg. Sawyer, Pretty Lady opens on this stage in exactly 36 hours. You have 25 pages, 6 songs, and 10 dance routines to learn by 8:30 tomorrow night. Do you think you can do it? Then we begin. That was a slate and a monologue. It's one of the more common ways that performers introduce themselves to potential employers. I'm here because I love theater as an industry, as an institution, and as an art form. And I love it too much to see it in the state that it's currently in. Ever since COVID-19 emerged, the theater industry has been absolutely devastated, and it's one of the hardest hit industries by the virus. Theater is the most unique form of entertainment because the presence of a live cast and a live audience creates an in-the-moment connection that no other form of entertainment has. And because COVID meeting regulations have shut down both, the industry's come to a grinding halt. This shutdown has caused so many workers to leave the industry that there will likely be lasting damage due to a lack of manpower. According to the Metropolitan Policy Program, over 1.4 million jobs have been lost, and the performing arts industry revenue has dropped by around $42.5 billion. In total, the performing arts industry accounts for 50% of all job losses from the entire creative arts industry. And according to Andrew Yang, the former presidential candidate, New York City's entertainment industry alone has dropped by 66%. Needless to say, the performing arts is not in a good place. With that being said, what can we do to help prop theater up in the meantime? A lot of shows have been doing online performances, but without a live cast and a live audience, that thing that makes theater unique is lost. As an alternative, we can perform outdoor theater. With outdoor spaces, we can have shows that are live and do not break COVID regulations, and they are safe. A lot of companies have already been doing this, and shows like The Fog and The Parking Lot are gaining popularity in the COVID era, as you could say. Also, we can bring attention to groups like the Actors Equity Association and the International Alliance of Theater Stage Employees. These are union groups for theater performers and technical and design workers, respectively. These groups have been working around the clock to find performers work in the midst of COVID, as well as improving work conditions in the industry, acting as a support group, and supporting policies that will help prop theater up, such as giving access to public spaces to companies to do live shows during COVID temporarily. Everyone can do their part to help keep theater alive by supporting policies that will prop it up, by bringing attention to groups like the AEA and the IATSE, by promoting outdoor theater, or just by letting a friend out of work know that the industry needs new workers to fill the gap that has been caused by the job losses. Everyone can do their part to keep theater's tradition alive. And if we don't do it, no one else will. In the words of a certain old lady from a show I recently had the privilege of being a part of, the theater may be dying. The glamorous invalid may be crawling through the desert with but a single lung in its feeble chest. But it's still breathing, and it's all we've got. It's our lifeline to humanity. And as countless legends throughout history have said, the show must go on. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have my own show to get back to. Oscar! Mac, where the hell is the piano? Andy, let's go!